So I'm going to do the brow tutorial now. I've had some people show interest in that, so that's what I'm going to do next. I'm using today, which is my new favorite for sure, and I'm not just saying that, is the Younique Moodstruck Precision Brow Liner. It has the spoolie on the end and the twist up top, and you can see I've been doing makeup because I'm covered in it. True makeup artist here. And the Precision Brow Gel, they make two. So I like to start with Might Coming In to Bug Me, and I start, it's okay, and I start by lining underneath first. So I start here where my brow meets. If you line up your nose with the tip straight up, it meets there, okay? It should, anyway. So then you're going to go make a line, and I do it in short strokes, okay? And I fill in underneath. That's where I am so far, okay? And, okay, so I'm going in short strokes. When I get to my arch, which my arch probably should be a little further over, but in years of tweezing, it is where it is. Ideally, your eyebrow, if you line up, again, your pencil to your nose, across the outside corner of your eye, that's ideally where it would go. I have to fill in some to get that close. So I very lightly, this can be hard for some people, but with practice you can get it. And the most important thing is to have an extremely so you can see that, fine tipped pencil. I don't like sharpened pencils. I feel like the lead's not the right texture. So I'm just going to do short strokes, thinning out as I get further down. And it lightens up. You don't ever want to use the same pressure the whole way because that's coloring. That's not doing makeup. So then you go to the top. Now for the top, same thing, but it's going to start a little bit further in. Notice I'm not filling in anything yet. I'm just doing trying to get a better view for you guys. Let's see. Come down a little. Better. And I'm going to start with straight line. Do you see how I'm not following the curve of my brow? And that's because my brow is not shaped exactly the way I would like it to be for this, for the look I like. So I'm going to move this up some. There we go, start with a straight line. I should say a slanted line, but okay. And I go straight diagonally, I should say, out to where I want my arch, where I want it to be ideally. Okay, oh Lord, look at that side of your face. Okay, sorry, distracted. Okay, so we're not all perfect. All right, then I start going down to meet where I took this little point. Now sometimes I won't do my arches high up, but because I'm doing a more dramatic eye look going out tonight, I'm going a little bit further up with the drawing. Daytime, I don't go quite that high because I'm filling in with pencil and I don't want it to look too fake. In the evening, you can get away with that. Okay, so then I don't do any more filling in yet. Okay, see the difference in those two? What I do is I take my spoolie. That's a spoolie if you didn't know. And I brush down first to blend and then brush up at an angle like that. Okay, and what that does is it softens the line a bit, and brings some of that color into your brow without you having to fill it in too much and look too fake. Okay, so let's see if you can see that compared to this one. Okay, now here's where I go in and I start to shape the outer side. would that be the inside? I guess the inside. Okay. And I do, again, short strokes, but instead of going up, I just do little dots going from inner to outer, like that. Going slightly further out as I reach the bottom to make that angle. And I'll go back up and do it again. So then I end up with this. I do a little spoolie blending again, but not too hard because it will smear it and not give you a good edging. Oop, almost dropped it. Okay. Okay, so then what I do is, notice, like I said, I didn't go through and fill out everything. My brows are thin, but they're not non-existent, and I'm trying to get a little bit more natural hair look. Then I take my brow gel. I love this because I was using Benefit's Gimme Brow before I bought this. Oop, just fell down. I was going to show you. But I was using Benefit's Gimme Brow, and it's almost the same, like a little tiny mascara wand. But something about it, it rubbed off the other liner. It was a little wetter and harder to control. This is very light and easy to control, and it has little fibers in it too. So I just take it at the angle that my brow's going, and I don't go all the way, I just go to my arch. Very lightly, and I don't press. I just very lightly brush those fibers in. And that's what you end up with. So I'm going to do my other eye real quick so you can see the finished product on both. And actually, I highlighted first. I usually will highlight after I've done my brow, but that's just me. It's just what I prefer. I think it gives you a clean line underneath if you're real careful with it. Okay. So, dramatic difference here. Let's see it finished off. At this point, I'm sitting back and I'm looking at what I've done so far to make sure that these are even. I don't want one taller than the other. I want to be even. This one's a little bit higher, so I'm going to take my brush, holding the point down, and I'm going to wipe a little bit of that off and shape it again. Clean it up. And voila, there you go. Brows are finished. Let's see, from afar, that's the finished look.